Phee or Ghoul is an evil spirit. These ghosts are powerful and fearful. If they succeed to possess someone, they eat his intestines. One solution to get rid of them is to call a doctor dancer. This spirit doctor chases the Phee by making a whirlpool dance. When watching the dance, the Phee entered a whirlpool and is chased from the body. Origin of Phee came from an old legend. Once upon ago, a prince fond of magic found a way to enter inside alive bodies and to take control over them. Once the prince said magic words and entered into the body of an animal. His servant, listening to those words, repeated them, entered to the body of the prince, and of course became the prince. The prince, entering the body of a bird, rushed to tell the truth to his wife. This one destroyed the servant's body and challenged the false prince to enter the body on an animal. Then the real prince re-entered in his body, but the servant was not able to re-enter his body. Since this time his spirit goes from one body to the other, eating its intestines. A traditional legend says that a long time ago a flower could take control of them. Once the prince said the magic words and entered the body of an animal. His servant overheard those words, repeated them, and entered the body of the prince. The servant fooled people into thinking he was the prince. Seeing this, the prince quickly entered the body of a bird and rushed to tell the truth to his wife. Upon hearing this, the prince's wife had the servant's body destroyed, and the prince challenged the false prince to enter the body of an animal. When the servant foolishly entered and took control of the animal's body, the real prince re-entered his own body. The servant was unable to re-enter his body as it was destroyed. Henceforth, his revenant spirit goes from one body to another, eating its intestines. Village legends say that this ghost lives inside a sorceress and leaves her body during sleep. Before the witch can die, the spirit has to find a body into which the will be transmitted by consuming some saliva of the old sorceress. These ghosts are powerful. If they succeed in haunting someone, they will eat that person's intestines during sleep. One way to get rid of them is to call in a healing dancer. This spirit doctor chases away the by means of a spinning dance. When the patient is watching the dance, will enter into the spinning movement and be chased from the body. In 2007, following the mysterious and sudden deaths of 4 villagers in Kalasan Province's Sanchai district, some 1,000 residents, fearing the deaths were caused by evil spirits, raised some 35,000 Thai baht for an exorcism of allegedly dwelling in 2 of the female villagers. In 2012, 10 males died suddenly in Pax, Kampot Province, Laos. People believe that these deaths were caused by In the technical description, described as is a social process, that is to deny people who are alienated from society or community. The accused as a will be disgusted and expelled from the congregation or village inhabited, and noted that this belief only applies to certain regions, including the upper northeast and some areas in central only. It will not be found in other regions. Phee is a Thai period horror drama series. Phee is the story of a princess who is turned into an ogress, Phee, after eating the past generations of Phee nectar that caused by unrequited love. She starts hunting for raw intestines and fresh blood, which revolved for several generations with her love enemies. The real identity of Phee is Phee, a ghost of popular Thai folklore. The story is based on an old Thai legend of a type of ghost or spirit known as a Phee or Phee. The Phee needs to possess a host in order to live, and only leaves the host's body when the host is asleep. Before the host dies, the Phee must find a new host in which it can reside, and that is achieved by inducing the new victim to consume saliva from the old host. These ghosts are powerful and fearful, and if one succeeds in entering someone, it will possess them for life, feeding on the intestines and blood of human victims. A Phee can be banished from its host by the performance of a special dance, in which the exorcist moves in whirlpool-like motions. The ghost is drawn out by the whirling effects, and so leaves the host's body. The original version of the legend tells of a prince who is a practitioner of magic, and who discovered an incantation that enabled him to enter and possess the bodies of living victims. On one occasion, when the prince said the magic words to enter the body of an animal, his servant overheard him, and used the words to enter the vacated body of the prince. The prince, having discovered his servant's action, entered the body of a bird and flew to his wife to seek help. Between them they destroyed the body of the servant. Next, the prince, in the bird's body, challenged the servant, in the prince's body, to enter the body of an animal. When the servant foolishly entered and took control of the animal's body, the real prince re-entered his own body, leaving the spirit of the servant with no body of his own to return to. From that day on, the spirit of the servant was condemned to seeking a succession of new hosts. Phee tells the tale of a princess, how she is originally possessed by a spirit or ghost known as a Phee, or Phee, and how the ghost subsequently takes possession of her descendants, one generation at a time. First generation. In the 19th century, in the northeast of Thailand, Princess Nong Fa leaves her palace with two of her royal servants, to go and live in a rural village. At the time, the area is being haunted by a fearful spirit, the Phee, which, according to legend, possesses its hosts and, using their bodies, feasts on the intestines and blood of its human victims. The princess was, in fact, the granddaughter of an exorcist who had previously combated the spirit, and she had been practicing the traditional exorcism dance for years as she grew up. The dance was beautiful, but using it for an exorcism is a dangerous undertaking, and as Nong Fa makes her attempt, the Phee is able to enter her body after she inadvertently takes in some of its saliva, which it has deposited on a nearby green leaf. The spirit has successfully continued its revenge against the princess's family of exorcists. Possessed, she has become Phee Nong Fa, the ghost Nong Fa, and a new generation of Phee is released to continue its bloody nightly hunts. Second generation. Nong Fa marries a brave man and they have a daughter. But her husband discovers her secret when he catches her about to kill their own daughter for food. He offers to take her place instead, and the daughter is saved. As time passes and as Nong Fa ages, she transfers some of her saliva to her daughter and her daughter is possessed by the Phee, becoming the next Phee Nong Fa. She becomes the most evil manifestation of them all, by day having the appearance of a normal woman. But when hunting with Nong Fa's royal servant at night, she changes into a beautiful princess with a green face, and pursues travelers who pass during the night. Before she kills them, she dances the whirlpool dance to appear even more dreadful. The last generation. The daughter of Nong Fa marries a handsome man and they in turn have a daughter of their own. She is named Ghoul, and is destined to become the next Phee Nong Fa in turn. When Ghoul's father unexpectedly dies from an illness, a young doctor who visits the village hears stories of local people who have mysteriously died or disappeared. He investigates, and discovers that the killer is Ghoul's mother, possessed by the Phee. Ghoul refuses to believe him when told, being firmly convinced that her mother is just an ordinary old lady. What will happen to Ghoul? Will she stop her mother and end the Phee Nong Fa line, or will she become the next to take up the terrible role? Phee appearances in Thailand. In 2007, following the mysterious deaths of 4 villagers in the Samtrai district of the northeastern Thai province of Kalasan, 1,000 residents, fearing the cause to be evil spirits, raised 35,000 baht to pay for the exorcism of a Phee, believed to be possessing 2 of the female villagers.